everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm Betsy Lynn, and my channel is Love Betsy Lynn. I picked up a couple of these paint kits, I guess you could call them, from Dollar Tree, and just thought, hey, why not play with them? I don't know if they're meant for kids or not. It seems a little bit detailed for kids, but sure, why not? Kids and adults both. Anyway, so my plan was to use the Dollar Tree paints, if possible, with the addition of white and black and gold. And for those, I just used the apple barrel paints, I think. Anyway, first thing I did was I threw away the Dollar Tree paintbrush. There's no way I was going to use that. I don't even think kids should use those. But once the Dollar Tree paintbrush was gone, the paints worked quite well, I thought. I was going for kind of a watercolor look, and that was easy to do with these paints. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like a watercolor or an acrylic or what. I have no idea. But I was able to get like a watercolor effect with them very easily. And with that, you know, you start out light and you work your way towards darker colors. So that's just kind of how I did it, you know, working with layers. And I learned a few things along the way as I went. This is sped up, so it'll be easier to watch. The picture itself, I'm not sure if it's paper or what that's on, but it seemed to hold up just fine. So yeah, I'm just kind of following it in. I'm mixing colors there on the paper plate. You can't see it very well, but I am mixing the colors to come up with different shades and that. I thought these would be fun to put on a tier tray. I can't decide what paintbrush I want to use. I have an old one that has a curved handle on it, and then one that's newer, and I think I just kind of keep going back and forth between those. Some of the things here in the cornucopia, I wasn't sure what they were. One was, I decided, a pear, and the other I decided was a carrot. So yeah, I'm just kind of going over things, adding a little bit more layers as I go. Kind of want to let things dry out a bit before you go with the next layer, so you can keep it from getting all muddy looking. So there it is, most of the way filled in. And here's the other one I got. There goes the brush. You can see the curved handle on that paintbrush. It still works though. So one of the things I learned as I painted these in is if you wanted a colored background and if it was going to be fairly light colored, it would probably be easiest to put the background in before you started painting the rest of the picture. And that's if it was going to be a fairly light color. And if you don't do it that way, it wasn't that big a deal painting the light color around after I painted the picture. I didn't want either one of them to have a bright white background. I wanted it to be a little, I didn't want the bright white. And I've mixed up the colors, or mixed different colors together pretty much on most of all the colors I used here. There's a few cases where I used it, straight out of the container, but on most of them I mixed the color. I hope you're enjoying this. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps. I'm trying to grow the channel. And if you could share and subscribe as well, that would be amazing. If you don't like it, that's fine. Give me a thumbs down and comment as to why you don't like it. I've got several more projects that I'm working on. I have a tendency for one project to lead to 5 more. So I'm I am trying to control that a bit, but it's how I do things, how I've always done things. So we got Thanksgiving just right around the corner, and I'm going to take down the Halloween stuff as soon as Halloween is over with, and then it goes to Thanksgiving decorations, which I will have up until Thanksgiving is over with. I will work on Christmas projects before Christmas, but I won't start decorating until after Thanksgiving. So here I have the gold, and I'm filling in the word grateful there with gold. As I did this, I thought it would have been a lot easier if you had a gold paint marker. And I was already in the process of doing it, so I just finished it out with paint. I did look to see if I had a gold marker, and I don't, so it was just as well. But if you have a gold marker and you're wanting to do this, I think it would probably be easier to use it to fill in the grateful, if that's what you choose to do. When I'm all done with it, it looks better than I was thinking it would. So that's a bonus. Are you all ready for Thanksgiving? We're still working on it. This year, it's going to be different. That's all I know. So now you can see it a little easier with the gold on it. Now to add it to the next picture. This one didn't get as much gold by any means. Once again, a marker would have been better, but you know, use what you have. So I decided to put a black background on the one, and so I started on that and then wished I had done more of like a watercolor, dark watercolor background instead of this solid black. But you know, this was the whole process of this was just to see how this worked, you know. So yeah, so I just kind of go around the edge of the I'm gonna call it a canvas, I don't know what it is, with my finger. It worked way better than a paintbrush did for the edge. Just doing a little bit of touch up here and there. And I didn't paint the background on this until the other colors had dried. That's really important so that you don't have colors running together. Touching up some more with the gold. I kind of wish I'd picked up a few more of these. I was very happy with the way they turned out in general. They didn't take too much time to do. I picked up a paint by number Santa Claus, so this is kind of a warm-up for that. It's going to be crazy to do. I haven't done a paint by number probably since I was in kindergarten, so this is way different than that one. So, and I also have the knowledge now of throw away the brush they come with, although the one I have actually comes with some pretty decent brushes, so it'll be interesting to see how that project goes. But first, there's this one. So here I'm mixing some of the brown, and I'm mixing it with a lot of water. And I'm doing my background. So this is, where if you had done this first, it probably would have been better, but I was putting such a light coat over everything that I just went right across everything. And then down at the bottom, I made it a little bit darker. And here they are. So one of the easels that it came with, I painted a dark gray. The easels are low on the quality level, but can be used. Have a pumpkin there out of my garden. I did get a few small pumpkins this year, so. And there's the other one. On a two-tier tray I made, along with the Dollar Tree lit thankful word there. Thank you so much for joining me today. And happy Thanksgiving.